To start the OpenBox application, we click the icon, which here is located in the lower bar. Then, the application opens and shows the window that appears here. In this lesson, we explain how to use OpenBox using scripts. The idea of scripts is to avoid using menus, buttons, the mouse and the keyboard, which is a very slow process, and replace them by commands, so that we indicate what to do by means of a computer program that is called a script. We have prepared an example of a script file in which we run a simple application. It is convenient to prepare first these files and store them with an extension txt in order to be more efficient and have the opportunity to make corrections and changes easily. To access the script file and have it ready to be used, we must open it from the OpenBox software. To this end, we use the Open option of the menu file and look for the file as we do now. In our case, the file is stored in the desktop in a folder named Regress. Since the folder contains files of different types, we need to indicate the system to show all file types, as we do by selecting all files. Open this folder, we find the file script cursor txt, in which we have the script commands. For a better view, we change the font size, the bold option, and a clear font type as Arial. We locate the corresponding windows in such a way that we have easy access to activate them when necessary. To run the script or a part of it, we need to activate the window with the script program and select the list of commands to be executed, or all of them if we want to execute the whole file. Next, we go to the Model menu and select the script option. Immediately, OpenBox executes the commands in the script file one by one until the end of or until finding some error, in which case it stops providing a message to try to explain the cause of the encountered error. As you can see, the execution is very fast, much faster than when we use the mouse, buttons, menus, etc. Almost all commands provide an output indicating if the program has or not found some problems. If plots are required, they are given. To clarify all this, next we execute some commands one by one and show what OpenBox returns after execution. The Model Display command opens the log window for us in order to show the results.
The Model Check command tests the validity of the model.
The Model Data command loads the data. The Model Compile command compiles the model after giving it the number of chains to be used in the simulations. The Model Init command provides the system with the initial files information. The Sample Set commands permit defining the monitorized parameters. The Model Update command allows us to simulate the burning and the final samples. The Sample Stats command provides the statistic of the indicated parameters. An asterisk refers to all monitorized parameters. The Sample Coda command provides a file with the simulated values of the indicated parameter. The Samples Quantiles command gives the quantiles of the simulated data of the indicated parameter. The same occurs with the remaining commands that, as you can see, do the same as the corresponding buttons. Finally, the Model Quit permits stopping the process or terminate it, closing the log window. Next, we explain in more detail the commands and their associated outputs. To this end, we open a file, the file log.odc, which is a special format for OpenBox, where we have stored the log window. We also open the script file in order to show the commands and the results in the same horizontal when possible. For example, when executing the model check command, we get the message model is syntactically correct if it is correct, or an error otherwise. When executing the model data command, we get the message data loaded. When executing the model compile command, we get the message model compile if it is correct, otherwise we get an error message. When executing the model init command, we get the message initial values loaded and chain initialized, but another chain contains initialized variables, to indicate that you need to supply more initial files. After the last init files, you get the message model is initialized to indicate that the process has finished correctly. The sample set command has no output associated to it. The model update command gives the message model is updating and the time required for it. The sample stats command outputs a table with the main statistic associated with the corresponding parameter or parameters. The samples coda command simply confirms that the simulated data have been written in the corresponding files. The samples quantiles supplies a plot with the corresponding quantiles. The sample density command gives the density plot of the selected parameters. The sample history command gives the sequential plot of the simulated values of the selected parameters. The sample trace command gives the sequential plot of the simulated values of the selected parameters. The info memory command gives the amount of memory used in the process. The model externalize command stores the information produced to be reproduced later using the model internalize command. Finally, the model quit command permits closing the log window and ends the simulations.